do a quick 1, 2, 3 check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Am I quiet? Ollie? Let me just change that. What about that? Is that any better? If we can get... oh, hang on. Let me turn that off. You don't want that. Right, bang. We should be all up and running. Good evening, everybody in the chat. Just wait to see if it's coming through. Let me know if it's coming through loud and clear. What the audio levels are like. And then we'll get on with the obligatory, is that the right term? The hello, the obligatory hellos, and then we'll get on with tonight's content. Good evening, everybody. Let's slide down the oh, why is it on top? Right. Also, it had put all loud and clear. All good. Good evening. Friday doesn't start with a. Right. Let's do the hellos. I'm just gonna scroll up and start from somewhere. We have Evan, Terry, Chimday. Okay, I've forgotten how to speak 3 seconds in. Tim JD, J94, Finley, March West, Alfie, Lee, Nuts and Bolts. We have Eric, Luke, David Cook, Bear Lane, Stephen Price, King Ori, Archie, Paul, Colin, Matty P, John, Model Railways, RC Cars. Oh, and I should skip to the bottom again now, for God's sake. Good evening, Kev. If you said hello, I apologise. I don't know what YouTube's done to their chats recently, but people streaming can't seem to read the chat anymore because it just jumps all over the place. Slow Lines, hi guys, joining a bit later, having dinner now. Ebsworth Street. Oh, that's someone I need to hang on. That's someone who definitely needs the old spanner of doom. Bear with me. There we go. Good evening to Greg of Ebsworth Street, Crossways Point Junction. Anthony, good evening. Hope everybody's doing well. As you can see, tonight's running locos. Tonight's running locos are a very special bubble car. Actually, let's put it on yard view. West London Railway, good evening. I put it into that view and suddenly... actually, let's get the sound going on the bubble car. As this is going to be the feature loco in the next update. So let's get the sound going on it. Hi there. I don't know what's happening with this chat. Sounding. Good evening, Tim. David Cook, I think I said Colin. Oh, I don't know. Look, I apologise if I missed you. Evan, I was going to do it Friday, but I wasn't well today, so I ended up not going into work, but I'm back to work tomorrow, so I thought, oh, bubble car is loud, isn't it? Good evening, Gareth. I'll turn that sound off a second. So, Yeah, Eric's just pointed out the. Just let that past the microphone. It's very loud. Tim, I was only having a joke. Don't need to take it to heart. Been disliking and not been. I haven't been in anyone's stream to be honest. And actually, I'm not gonna name drop because that's not what I'm here to do. But I've actually unsubbed to someone whose video I went on. It was only about 7-8 minutes long, but the whole thing was adverts. Now I know I like to put an advert in, but the whole thing was just self promo, and it was doing my head in. So nuts and bolts 77 with the US $20. Good evening. That's probably the most expensive good evening message I've had. So thank you very much. I've turned the sound off on that bubble car, but it's still coming out of it, so maybe I need to stop it. Oh, there we go. What have I... Why has that not even come? Bear with me guys, this YouTube chat's doing my head in. Let's... Not sure why the widgets aren't coming through, but right, where was I? Someone was mentioning 5-inch gauge. The 5-inch gauge at the moment, don't want to give it away, but it's currently being it's under the knife at the moment. So which Loco do you want? Ebsworth, I think you've got more Locos than I could probably fit on my layout several times over. So, but I thought it was when you was getting the Western. What was that, Matty? I missed half a conversation. Eric, tell everyone in the chat now. Say Eric needs to get a 5-inch gauge Western because it's sat there on it. I know he's watching it on eBay. The next 5-inch gauge video, we're hoping to. I know what Loco it is. I know you do, Eric. Thank you very much, Nuts and Bolts, for the donation. By the way, I'm not sure why it didn't come up on the screen. PayPal me 50. I tell you what, if they do that, Eric, I want to cut out that. One Junction. Good evening. It's amazing what a bit of chat can like throw. A chat dropping down is completely throw. Jack's Ride on Trains. That's not a name I've seen in a while. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Pete Clark. Name I hadn't seen in already. I'm sorry if he. Yeah, John. I'm trying to convince Eric to get the Western, but he keeps umming and ahhing about it. But yeah, my Loco's been I've actually just ordered the vinyls for it, and oh, you made plenty of YouTube when I've been in there. And the detailing parts I'm going to pick up on Friday, and then get them posted to the person who's working on the Loco, and then hopefully April we will see the first 5-inch gauge video of the summer. Probably, unfortunately, featuring Eric. I'm sorry, you guys are going to have to see him again all summer. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Unless I just blow out his face for the entire video. Now everyone's just saying, Eric, get a Western, get a Western. Go get it. Yeah, Eric, go get it. Get a Class 52. That's another way of putting it. So what have I been working on? Too expensive. Nothing's too expensive. Eric, if you can spend that much amount of money on London Underground merch, memorabilia, is that the right term? Tell you what, if Eric gets the Western, what can I do to tempt him into doing it? Gareth, that parcel, I had 2 deliveries today. One was those 2 coaches that had just gone past on the screen there. And the other one I missed from Royal Mail. So I'm guessing, because I thought the Royal Mail one was these, I'm guessing the one that's in the post office that I need to go and collect is that one from you. would be what that is in the post office. But I'm going to collect that tomorrow evening, hopefully. Good evening, Fraser. I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? Oli, are you still planning on getting a Black 5? Yes, we are, and we've had the first $20 towards it. Very kindly, thanks to Nuts and Bolts for the donation, for the super chat. You can make him buy the Western, otherwise if he doesn't, you could blow out his face or give him a free Wardle Road bin. Problem is, Eric's got the file, so he could print up as many as he wants. So I can't do that. I'll set up an underground members thing like you, and everyone donate. And I'll get the Western. Let me guess, and you've got to get the cost of the Western before you get it. Normally I would block you for putting that message that many times, but I'm gonna have to let you carry on doing it because until Eric gets that Western, we need to get the Western nearly as much as you just get it. What should we have? If Eric gets the Western, should we have like a feature-length 5-inch gauge running session? I don't know. You guys have to come up and you guys have to come up with something to tempt him into it. I know he's trying to sell a 20 as well. If anyone's interested. I want a Black 5 to go with my other one. Yeah, at the moment we are raising money. All the super chats are going towards a Black 5. So we've had the first $20 very thankfully. With thanks from Nuts and Bolts. Eric just thought, why don't you get a Class 52? Yes, there we go. Is there a Discord channel for Wardle Road? Yes, there is, but I haven't got a link to it. If one of the moderators could post a link to the Discord channel, that'd be much appreciated. Eric, now's your time to promote your Class 20 if you want someone in here to buy it. Okay, the reason I don't do lives is because my light is end to end, so it wouldn't really work. I mean, it could work. An end to end can work, just obviously if it was automated, it'd be a little bit easier. Right, let's stop the bubble car a second and get the. I've got the Class 25 at the moment in front of the goods train. So let's just get the bubble car parked up. Right, now change that. Thank you, Flymo. Automating, keep your teapot. I'll bring a steamer and show you Diesel Boys up. No, honestly, I think this summer, especially, but that's the best thing about it actually, is because it's outside. Obviously, you can do all the social distancing, blah blah blah. But also, it's such an easy way to get like a really good quality video, especially out in the sun. And I'm sure at some point during the summer we'll be having a barbecue with the trains running. I cannot wait. I really cannot wait for the summer to get here. The weather as well has been so bad the last few weeks as well. There was a couple of sunny days actually, I think last week, but maybe one sunny day. Right, so what have I been working on while sat here? As you can see, the yard in the background there. Good evening, James Ashton. As you can see in the background, the engine shed hard standing's nearly finished. I've done the inspection pits and I put a welder's light in there underneath the J94 as well. So it's a 3-lane shed, and that shed I'm actually working on. Oh, bang! This was very kindly sent to me by John. I think he's still in the John JMC, who's still in the chat. He just got me to pay the postage. Eric, get the Western. Well said, Dave Smith. Sons, trains, and mates. Well, yeah, wouldn't go. Yeah. Matty, you get one. You know where to go. Not sarcastically, you know where to go. Let's just take that off a second. Right, so at the moment, I'm actually adding the plastic glazing in to the inside of the roof here. Sorry if I missed anyone, no worries. Even more fun with the 50. Well said, Cameron. Right, how about this? Matty wants a Loco, so Eric, you sell the 20 to him. You can then fund the Western, and the 20, the Western, and my secret Loco can all do one big video. How about that? Hello today on YouTube, this channel, the AGR. Good evening, Ant. Took me a second there to AGR. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, I've started sticking in. He sent me the kit, sort of. I'm gonna say like 70% complete. I've just got to finish doing some of the detailings on the end pieces. I just finished doing one of these roof sections here, and it's actually a really nice kit as well. And I've also got to add. I don't know if Timbers is in the chat at the moment, but he had a brilliant tutorial on how to make some old-fashioned gas lamps. And I've got all the components on that as well. Greg as well. Oh no, Greg doesn't want a 20 actually. I think he wants something a little bit bigger. But I promise you, this summer is going to be. So I know I can't tell you how many messages I've had, more than any 00 gauge requests I've ever had. Is where's the 5-inch gauge? When can we have some 5-inch gauge videos, etc., etc. But yes, they will be coming back, and hopefully coming back on a much greater. There can be a lot more of them, hopefully. Running sessions on the fight. Yes, J94. That includes obviously more live streams, the various railways, more videos, lots more content, lots more projects to work on. Lionel Lyons 2035. Good evening. Don't forget 55 in. I've just seen that. Thank you very much. If you are enjoying. Do feel free to hit the thumbs up. I had to think about that there. Do feel free to hit the thumbs up. John 5-inch crazy, mate. It's been so long since we've been out to play trains, so I think it's only right we get all our trains and cause complete carnage on Brent's Railway again. Trains all over the place, bi-directional running everywhere. Let's just make a mess. But I'm so excited to show you guys my Loco reveal. I know there's a couple of people who wouldn't mind swapping it. No names, Eric. If I said up now and didn't get my new layout in a month, I could afford Max Track Planet. I mean, the Planet was the first Loco I ever had, and I mean, it did me well for a few years. And obviously going to see what all these other... and to AGI needs to get... I know! Everyone does! Everybody does. And then rather than a YouTube meet-up, we just have a 5-inch gauge meet-up and then just say hello to each other as we pass each other on the loops. Welcome back, Slowline Train Spotting. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I've nearly run out of energy drink. Watch me start to flag. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the rest of these windows in, and then we'll have a look at the yard I've been working on. Actually, if I go to yard cam there, only because of the livery. Well, yeah, maybe. Last time that was with you and me at Brent's. Yeah, John, that was a good old day as well. We've got some great footage there of the 4F running. And to AGR. Was that a third person talking there, Ant? As you can see in that shot there, the hard standing has been redone in the... Yes, James, unfortunately, I've got another 5-inch gauge Loco now. And this is good. This is the best one yet, by far. Like, with the chap who's working on it. I'm not going to say to... yeah, I think this is... John, is this a laser cut kit? I can't remember who makes it. Model Locks? Model UX or something like that. I think John will be able to tell you better what type of kit this shed is. I forgot where I am now. But yeah, the chap who's working on my Loco has already done such an unbelievable job. And I've just got to wait for a few more parts to turn up and collect. Post them to him. He can then finish it off. And it will be ready to run. I'm a member of a local model engineering society, and we're hoping to start public running again in April. Yeah, I think that's the sort of census across the whole of it really. Probably after the Yorkshire Winston Churchill's causing me trouble. Hopefully I'll be back. No worries, King Ori. Thank you for tuning in. Loco. Matty, I mean, there are plenty of ways to. I mean, it's not the cheapest hobby. I'm not going to pretend. Not going to pretend it's a cheap hobby because it's far from that. Although there are cheaper ways of getting into it. Like, there are more bog standard locos. Because if at the end of the day you just want a loco just to, because I mean it is quite, especially in the summer as well. Like especially I've been there loads of times on my own while I'm just driving around and the sun's shining down and it's just peaceful and you just think this is like you're living the life at that point. Running at this rate is good. Don't tempt me, Brecknock. Good evening, Combat Bunny. I don't know if I've said hello to you yet. Welcome to the stream. If you haven't seen... Yes, Flymy has just linked to the Wardle Road Facebook group as well. Oh, they're both going to the yard at the moment. Do that. So yeah, let me just stick a couple of these windows on because that's what I was meant to be doing. And then we'll put it in place on the... James, at the moment, the only other piece... Yes, Eric's got a point there. Once you've got the loco, it's very... You just pretty much drive to the... It's the initial cost for sure. James, the only other bit of rolling stock I've got at the moment for 5-inch... I'm watching a few bits on eBay, but a lot of my money's gone into this room, believe it or not. Tyne and Weird Transport, good evening. Yeah, Matty, well, if you've got any questions, there's plenty of people in this chat. If not, I'll just drop me a message. I'll be able to try and help you out. If I get back into the 5-inch gauge, it'll be steam again with freight rate controlled by... Yeah, RC. I think John's Western was RC. But I suppose the main thing about the difference with steam and that is I find that you're less able to sit around with steam, whereas diesels I've seen, like whatever it can be, we just get off it, push it in a siding, and you can just leave it and then get back on it whenever you want. Not my cylinder castings kit for my £400 alone just for the cylinder cast. Yeah, it's not a 7.5-inch gauge. That's a different ball game. That is. Oh, and I put too much glue on this already. I'm gonna put a few of these windows in, so feel free to chat amongst yourselves. Evening Star, don't be sorry you're late at all. Don't need to apologise for that. My cat just took my chair. I've had this problem as well. Now, you're going off topic here. My cat keeps jumping on the layout. What I found is if I offer up this chair here to let her sit on here, then she won't jump on the layout. It just means that when I'm working on the desk, I have to be on my knees, like leaning over the desk, because she gets the whole chair. Wardle, do you still have your 3DP wagons? Yes, I do. Ant actually has the brake van at the moment, the Toad. So once he's finished Eric's brake van, he can then get started on that one. Tyne and Weird Transport, I'm very good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, but that's what I loved about live Steam. It was always neat. Always neat. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, tempted on gear. But yeah, I was really keen to go back to the Class 20 because that London Underground one, I don't know why I got rid of that. Like, I think I just wanted a project to pass me the time between there and moving into the house and then building this. But then I was speaking to a chap who was going to offer me one, and then he had this other loco, and the other loco is now what I've got, and it's been stripped down, and it is currently being repainted and worked on. But yes, this summer is going to be a really good summer for 5-inch gauge, I'm sure. And I know Eric and a couple of others cannot wait to get back out onto it. But the issue is, Eric hasn't got a Western yet, so if you guys need to remind him, he's in the chat at the moment. I feel like it's going to end up being a 5-inch gauge stream chat again. Alright, let's get a window up and have a look at some 5-inch gauge then, because that's all this ever seems to end up being. Gauge locos. Let's just type in 5-inch gauge locos cheap. Okay, that's not cheap, that's a lie. Actually, should we pull up the Western that where's my... Oh, here we go. Bear with me, guys. Right, we'll do that. For some reason my streams now for the last 3 weeks have just turned into a 5-inch gauge chair. I think that just shows the hype around getting back out there, to be honest with you. Right, bear with me. I'm just going to pull up a thank you very much, Rimo, for continuously posting all these socials and links. Now let's add, bear with me guys, window capture. Now let's get I'm sorry I have to do this, Eric, but people need to see. People need to know the truth. Let's do that. Oh dear, what am I doing? Right, let's do that. Let's drag that a little bit bigger. Now let's transition to that. Eric, people need this. People need to see this, right? So I'm just gonna hey the train freak, thank you for tuning in. I'm just gonna post these here until Eric buys it. I think I think it's the easiest thing to do. It's not a bad chassis either. I think it says in the description it's been run 50 yards, if that. And I mean, 2 controllers, absolutely brilliant piece of kit. Look at that little cover as well. Come on, it's even got an interior. Oh, it's making it too easy for him. Now, if that's not tempting, the Evening Star, that's look at the detail. There we go. He couldn't have said it better himself. Look at that. Detailing in the cab. Being offered 5-inch gauge collect, and that's going. Call it. Sorry, I misread that. Tried to be remote. Balloon loop, sadly ripped up in the 80s. Look at that. That's not a bit of Eric then. I don't know what is. Right, anyway, back to what we were doing. The cover sells it for me, exactly. Good evening, Mike Pringle. Don't know if I said hello to you yet, but thank you for tuning in. Like I said earlier, I'm just going to do a little bit more of this bridge glass, and then we'll... yeah, if you're not getting it for the Loco, at least just get it for that lovely cover. Yeah, super excited to get the 5-inch gauge videos going again. Especially after the last year and a bit that we've had. It's going to be so good just to get outside and get on with the hobby again. Not 4QD and do radio control. Eric the Western looks good. You should get exactly, Dave. Have you weathered that crane you got last week? No, the crane. It came pre-weathered. Don't know how well you can see. Oh, I found out, guys, as well. By the way, this is adjustable at the top here, so you can actually, should you wish, slide the hook backwards and forwards to whatever particular position you want it in. And I do have some discount codes as well for Goodwood Scenics. Where's the wagon from? That's got the steamroller on. Now, this I actually put together myself. It's a Hornby flatbed, and then I can't remember what make the steamroller is, but I got that off Hatton's. One of the only things I actually ever bought from Hatton's. And I got some chain links from a model shop, and I just put it all together, and that's what came out. Does Eric still have the 2 Class 20? Yes, he does, and he's selling one of them. So now's your time to go and grab one. Buy it, looks fab, exactly. 5-inch gauge I'm planning on doing a custom intercity. There is, someone has done, let's try and find it. Bear with me, guys. Thank you very much, John, for tuning in. It'd be 5-inch gauge. Let's see if I can find it. Bear with me. Yeah, Eric is selling a 20. I mean, if he sells that 20, he gets the Western, so it's like it's a win-win for everybody. Actually, I'll just type in 5-inch gauge locos. We can see we can discuss what's on here. Oh, I keep forgetting you've got the Sentinel, Eric. Tim, have you changed your logo? Tim's trade. I keep seeing that and then realising it's a different logo. Oh wow, like this for example. Let's go to that. Oh. Look at that. That is an absolute beast. That is. Thank you very much, Flymo. As I say, if you guys are enjoying seeing me look at Google, then do that like button. Why is it all steam engines? Oh, that's the planet. I had that in maroon. It's a very good starter Loco, to be honest with you. And for what the size of it, it can pull some Loco. It can pull its weight. Let's do battery. Yeah, so I don't think that's not the planet. But that's basically how the planet, how the maxi trap planet works. Single battery. What else have we got? I think the best thing to do really is just to sit. Is that the brush? Green maxi trap coronation battery Loco. Why is all the steam Locos still managing to make its way in? Oh, now that's a bit of me as well, to be fair. Loco been revealed, was it? No, King Ori, the Loco hasn't been revealed yet. It's not the 25. What on earth is that? Never seen that before. See you later, Tim. Thank you for tuning in. Ooh, just the reactions. Oh, Greg, I don't know if Greg's still here. He sent me an absolutely brilliant shot of a. What on earth is that? What the? That is a cursed image. That is a cursed image. What? Or I'll wait for you guys to catch up because I know it's a little bit behind. My God, if I've ever seen a cursed image, I'm sorry if that belongs to you. I really am. Gareth, my print, because I've got the new computer, I stupidly didn't take a picture of all the settings of the printer on the old computer for the slicing software. So I need to get the old computer back out, turn it on, get a screenshot of the information or take a picture of it and write it down. And then I'll just and then put it on this computer and I can get printing again. I can tell by that reaction that they've all just seen the Thomas. I'm so sorry I put that on your screens. Now that's nice. Guys, best caption for that Thomas picture wins. What have we got? What have you what have you got? But I'll just leave that on the screen. I don't know, I feel like he's oh, it looks like he's got like neck ache or something. His head's like stuck really high up. I'm gonna have nightmares. Has there ever been a class 68? I'm sure there's been a class 68. Let's go back to the bridge for a second. 5-inch gauge. Let's have a look. Class 68. No, I think it's just coming up with the DRS class 68 that's just come out. No, anyway. Thomas the Tank Engine, yeah. It was time for Thomas, he had seen everything. When Thomas had enough of being on TV shows and decided to scare children. looks like if Thomas was a Minecraft Enderman. This is why you don't smoke, kids. I don't want Sam to review me. Right, so as I say, let's get back to whatever this was. The building. Ben, I come into the live stream and see that. I'm sorry, Ben. Yeah, sorry, Train Freak. Oh, we're back on. That's the DRS. We're back on that. Let's go to bridge. The semaphore is operational. I just had to use the. Bear with me. Thomas has seen something he never wanted to see in a scrapyard. Yeah, the semaphore does work. I just have to manually control it. It's not automatic. Oh Jesus, Cameron. Thomas, when he finds out Michael Jackson was his father. Oh God. Definitely need to show the. I would, but it's on the it's on my phone, not on my computer. Annoyingly, he knows something we don't. He just drawn straight through a red signal. Yeah, 54. And I hope if you are enjoying looking at Cursed Thomas, then do hit the thumbs up. Apologise if I've just given you nightmares. But the main reason I got those tabs up was because I wanted to show the Western that Eric needs to buy. Actually, talking about Eric, we have had Eric as a guest on the stream. Is there anyone else you guys would like to see, or would you like to get Eric back up here in the near future? Unfortunately, you're gonna have to see him on the 5-inch gauge ones videos, as I can't do nothing about that, unfortunately. In case you guys wondering what I'm building at the moment, this is the engine shed, very kindly donated to me by John, who's no longer here. No longer in the chat. No longer with us. That sounds like he's yeah. Anyway. I'm sure John. I promise you, John is alive and well. Just getting these glass pieces in. So I've got to get these in, and then I've just got to do the interior glasses of these side bits here. That Thomas still looks better. That's a good point. Cameron, Trissa, I think Trissa said yes to that. He said a yes a while back, but he's been quite busy, so hopefully when we can catch him when he's free. Laurie's Mechanical Marvels as well. He actually messaged me a couple of weeks, maybe about a month ago, asking if I was still interested in interviewing, so hopefully interviewing him. How have I managed to get 2 pieces of glass stuck there? No. And I said, of course, so hopefully that's something that will happen in the future. Maybe Sam as a guest. I've spoken to Sam's Trains. He doesn't like doing any form of interview stuff, so who knows. Is that Eric who wants it to, or mainly just you? Ben, it's everyone. Everyone in the chat. Drop a thumbs up now if Eric should get it. If we get over, well, 153. If we get, like, I don't know, something higher up, then Eric has to get it. When are you going to tell? As soon as it's finished. D2999. Right, with 47 likes. If we get to like, is he the guy that designed those awful I don't think so. Who? Laurie's the guy that does all like the actual ride on like. I think he has a Ruston. He owns a Ruston. The one with Everard, New Junction maybe. Everard is an elusive chap. You'll catch him on anyone's live streams. Who knows? He might be watching this. I doubt it. I really doubt it. My level of modelling is nowhere near the standard of something that he would want to watch. Yeah, I've mainly spent the last few evenings working on the scrapyard area. Let's just get this piece of glass. Like that. Eric, have you had Jenny? I did have Jenny on a long time ago, and she said she's always up for coming back on the stream. So that's definitely a possibility. He didn't interview Jenny a while back. Yes, I did, Ben. Laurie has a Ruston and a fire engine. Yeah, he did say actually that we should drive around with it. That's why I was buying it. It's all like, no, Eric's gonna buy it. 6 foot lock. Yeah, it's an absolute. I'll tell you what. That's gonna make a quality video if he actually does though. Just need to think of a really good clickbait title for it. I've got transit van, Eric. Exactly. He will take an S stock as payment. Jenny never goes and chat on streams, and then Tim says, and yet she wants everyone to. Well, I'm not here to start any drama. I'm here to have a good time. Right, so that's all those. Apart from that coming off, that needs gluing back on. Apart from that, we just need to then do the middle bits. Let's go to bridge cam quickly. I get to drive his fire truck gone wrong, cops gone. That should be, I get to drive his fire truck gone wrong, fire brigade code. They're worth about 5 times the price originally sold now. Just buy the, yeah, exactly, Evan. Loads of room for Western 20 and Ollie's new, exactly, Greg. I'm being told by text this evening to ignore all thoughts of travel. Why's that, Flyman? Warren Junction, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way up. What do I have to bribe you with, Eric, to buy it? Actually, it looks really nice. Thank you very much. Slow line train spotting. Actually, let's have a quick chat about the yard. Do what the mind and heart wants, not the bank account. Exactly, Cameron. I think no, I've already got my new Loco D2999. I'm not sure how well you can hear me, but I'm going to scoot over here and talk. Greg, you need to use the bus to get all of us to the railway. So one of us get a van and put all the locos in it, and then you can go around collecting everyone like a day trip out. And yeah, so I don't know how well you can see here, but the new hard standing is almost done. I've still got a bit of weathering stuff to do. The inspection kits are done. There is now a flickering light underneath the J94. There's a welder's light. King Ori, the new Loco is bigger than the 25. Not roll very well. So yeah, I've also got the line side hut that you may have seen me do from Scenic Route Models. I also have a discount code. If you're on my Discord server, go down to the discount tabs. There's 5 discount codes on there for everyone to use on various websites that I've worked with on the channel. Yeah, I've also done the hard standing in the yard. I took everything out of the yard and redid the whole hard standing all the way up to the track as well. There's obviously a new track plan in the depot, and actually I could turn all the lights on it. Let's do these lights up here are absolutely brilliant as well. I got them for £5 each from AGR, and they're like this sort of warm yellowy white type colour, and they look brilliant shining over the depot, but it's quite hard to see them on camera. I then have the welder's light, which you might be able to see in the background there, under the J94. I then have the yard hut with the West Hill Wagon Works lighting, drilled 2 lights on the inside, and there's also an interior in there with a light. Then, of course, the standard yard lighting, and this little barrel just down the front here that is off camera. Go join the Discord server and see us bully Bribe Harrington Pile Western. Warm white, I think that's the term. Ben, you are correct. I did not expect legs. I know it's short weather now. Got to be optimistic. Yours siding next to the 08, the one behind it I tend out could have a road tree. There is actually enough room. Actually, no, there isn't really enough room. That one here, do you mean? Well, originally what I wanted to do is I'm going to get Tim from the scrap line to make me up some like burnt out wagons and stuff. I'm just going to fill this rear track with like damaged wagons and stuff. Then if I also want to use it as a siding, I can. He also sort of did. Yeah, I am going to fence off the main line. Super bright. Yeah, those lights are. They're actually bulbs, I think. They're not even LEDs. He did a sort of interview with Hattons. Now, Eric, now you've just pulled up your layout and is now changing your track plan. To be fair, I needed somewhere to store a lot of coal wagons and stuff. I'm undecided as to whether I'll do hard standing on this inside one here, because I like the idea that that crane can lift stuff over the fence and drop it into the wagons. Really nice freight cars, thank you very much, Mystic Southern Railway. Let's go back to my favourite view. If there's too much traffic there, there's plenty of scenics for you to look at there. Yeah, but Sam gets a bit nervous when yeah, that's what he said, Paul. Don't think he likes doing it, but oh well, not the end of the world. Ollie is like every bus driver over here, then wearing shorts in the winter and spring. I'd wear shorts all the time if I could, but I've been indoors most of the day today, so I only went out to get some fresh air in the garden. Those coaches going past now, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Eric actually. When I bought the first 2 of them, they're about £20 each in a model shop that's now closed down, and I've been trying to get another couple of them for ages. It's called a shelf for wagons. Yeah, but then Greg, I'll end up looking like your room where there's more shelves than actual railways because of the amount of stock that I have. Where was I? Oh yeah, so then I've been looking to get some more of those teak coaches, and on eBay they've been like £40-50, but then Eric sent me a link to 2 of them that had just gone up for £55 together. I offered the chap 45 and he accepted it straight away, so that was an absolute bargain if you ask me. You'll also see the guards van just going past there. That's got directional lights on it, so you can see the whites facing the driver and the reds facing the opposite way. Still got 52 in as well. That's brilliant. Thank you all for sticking around. Let's just see how we're doing for the old thumbs up. Just hit 52 thumbs up. Thank you very much, guys. That really is appreciated. So the next thing I need to do, I think that's all the glass done now in those top sections. So I can put the rest of this glass away. See, Greg, there becomes a point. I think I've done. You got 376 locos. I think I've got just over 6, or I've probably got about 10 or 11 locos. But legally, to be honest with you, Eric, I ain't got a clue what the rules are at the moment. I'm so lost. I've been going to work the whole time to do the thing anyway. So I haven't got a Scooby as to what you can or can't do now. Or just do what I do and dump projects all over the workbench and wagons and whatnot, and then realise how bad it actually is and you have to clean it all. Well, I mean, if there's anyone to talk to about projects, I think Eric's in here at the moment. He's your man to talk to. Maybe I'll go in a skirt to school in protest so I can wear shorts. But technically, I think there's somewhere that they're not actually allowed to turn you boys down now for wearing skirts. Also got the ladder to detail up as well. I've got these long plastic bits. Let's go to desk cam. Effingham, good evening. Does the sneaky sneaks into Ollie's house tomorrow? A few more guest suggestions. Railway Mania, SDJR7F88. Yes. Matt Slade, definitely. It's a really good show, actually. Everywhere apart from school as well, forced to wear shorts. So these bits here are going to sit in these sections here, so I've just got to cut them down to the right length strips so they sit in all of them. And then what's left to do after that? I don't think there is much left to do after that apart from the ladders. Oh, and the lighting, of course. I'll show you guys what I'm going to be using for that. I'd have to say, before I buy a Loco, watch Sam's review, and he has not recommended a Duff so far. Eric, the master of having too many projects at once. Eric, I think the obvious thing, it's 3k plus, you're going to overtake me in a second. My subs have dried out, but I'm assuming it's because it's not 5-inch gauge. I think that's what I'm putting it down to at the moment. Last year I was getting like 100 subs a week at one point. 100 subs a week, more like 100 subs a day at one point actually, when the video was blowing up. Buy a Western. Yes, good point. Get a Western, treat yourself. Thank you Jen94 for tuning in. Timbersurf, I was just talking about you earlier actually. Was I? I think I was. Oh yeah, I was talking to you about the light, talking about you and the lights. I've actually done a video on Eric's Western. And bear with me guys, I'm going to ask Tian to bring me a drink. Actually, what we'll do is let's get the bubble car out. While we're talking about Eric's Locos, let's get the bubble car going again. I just need to park. I've actually got the Ruston parked up somewhere. Oh, it's there. Could get the Ruston going actually. Is that going to fit in there? We'll get the Ruston going in a second for a couple of laps. Just got to park the 25. Park the 25 in there. God, I realised how loud those wagons are going like that. Right. Let's do that. Let's do that. Right now, let's get the Ruston out. I think the points are set. Correctly. We'll get the rostrum with sound as well. No, Eric's, I've only got his bubble car at the moment. I'll try and get that running with the rostrum as well. Let's go to yard cam. You can watch that movie. Oh, just realised that camera was stuck on it. About me, so I don't have to wind it back. Good. Oh no, Tim, I was just talking about the lights that I'm going to make for the station canopy. What station canopy? Station shed here, which involves a few of these. No, it's not drugs. It's what do you call them? Those like rubber seal things, and some LEDs in here somewhere. Some LEDs. No.
Why not? Oh,
There we go, just gonna grab a drink.
she's going to run in. She's sat waiting for the door to open.
Thank you. Oh, I can rehydrate. Grommets, that's the word. Can hardly see the rustling over the wagons, it's putting it so small. Oh yeah, let me change view actually. Is it? That's the only thing, the rustling is a little bit slow. If you're running it at realistic speeds, you're not going to see it very often. Sorry to mute that there, that drink went down the wrong way. Let me see if I can speed the rustling up a little bit. Right. Yeah, Sam's verging on 100k, I believe. I'm going to the dogs. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Grommets, that's the term. Oh. Right, so yeah, I've got windows to put in, lights to make up with the grommets. Actually, we can see how well they fit into each other now, live on camera. So what it says to do, I've got a pair of snips, which I have now misplaced. Oh, there. Cut a grommet in half. I found funny earlier was that Sam uploaded a vid about a track maintenance, yet he runs Loco and carpets. So now you've got yourself a little lampshade if you cut the grommet in half. This is all on Timber's website if you guys want to go and check it out. So this is how I'm going to be making the lights. And then you put that in there. And you now where you can see it. Oh, I have a light with a lampshade. Sam was one of the first channels I joined 3 years ago. Wow. Oh, I just realised we're looking at nothing there. Let's go to yard. I could probably get the 08 going out behind it as well because it's going so slowly. Let's just wait for that rusting to pass. Yeah, there's the second one. see if I can speed match those two. My lunch hour is over. Got to go by in the chat open. Nuts and bolts. Thank you very much for watching, and also huge thanks for the $20 as well. It means a lot, so I really, really appreciate it. So 08's now leaving with my mobile fueling tanks and the workman's carriage as well. I suppose you could say pro in the term that that's his profession, so he is his YouTube is his profession. That's what he does as a job full time. Just get that 08 out. From here, keep well, nuts and bolts. Right, you staying here for? Oh, you think about some nuts and bolts. Evan, the thing is, you say that, but I don't think Eric would mind if you spent all of your money on it for Eric. I will post a link to the lamps. Oh, let me change that. Where's my phone? Bear with me, Timbers. 56 likes. Can we get to 60 likes? If we get to 60 likes, that'd be unreal. Add moderator. Ebsworth Street. Greg, I'm using the best DCC system. That's the system I'm using. I'm using the Z21 app with the DR5000. Oh, thanks to all the channel members as well. We've gone well over 30 channel members now, which is amazing. So if you are a channel member, don't forget to use the 10. I think we've got about 10 emotes now. Graham Reese Davies, good evening, mate. Hope you're doing well. One more like to 60, I'd be much appreciated. And then we have the 08 with that fuel tanker is the only wagon I've made from scratch myself. And I'm really pleased with it actually, so. No other wagon like it, right? Cameron, the Gauge Master Prodigy is not best, unfortunately. Well, your record fine. Well, I mean, I don't think we're going to get anywhere near 100, but the DR5000 is the best so far. Facts. That is facts. So I've got it at the moment. So I've got my, I don't know if it's going to focus. Got all my layout here. Oh, what have I done? God, I thought I've just deleted the whole track plan there. So I've got my layout here with all the lights and everything on it and all the points set up. And I just touch the points and route set as and when I want to. Meanwhile, me over here with DC. Well, that's the other option. Right, Tim, you should be able to post a link to the lamps now. As I say, that's all from Timber's website was this idea, and it's absolutely brilliant as well. So what I'm going to try and do is get a load of these wired up, and then if we go to desk cam, I'm then going to have them in strategic points either along these middle bits here. It'll be easier to do middle bits here because it'll be super easy to hide the cabling down the middle as well. Although, no, I think I'm going to do it in the middle here because this is where people will be walking at the end of the day. These lights here would be shining on top of Locos. Yeah, he's just dropped the link to the tutorial there. But yeah, I'm gonna put them in here. I'm probably gonna have about 4 on each row. Nothing too fancy. The difficult bit is actually going to be able to get the wiring into there, and then they'll sit in there, something like that, once they're all painted up. DR 5000. If Ant's in here, or Eric can drop a link to AGR, because that's where I've got my DR 5000. You just download the Z21 app for free, and jobs are good. Yeah, King Oi. Actually, let me go onto this yard cam and move it, and I'll show you what the DR 5000 looks like. So that is the DR 5000 there, and that's just working wirelessly. It acts as its own hotspot, and you just connect the iPad to that. It's honestly so incredibly easy to set up. And then next to that is the DR 4018, which controls all the lighting. So each one of them is a separate lighting circuit for all the various sort of street lamps, street yard lamps, and all the big lights. So I've got one of them there, and then over by the station there's one underneath as well, underneath the station for all the eventual station lighting, and all of those other bits and bobs. Use uninsulated wires just soldered to the lights and glued to the beams, then paint. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, that's a very good point. Do I need any separate to go? No, that's all you need is the DR 5000. You plug it in, you're good to go. Cleaning ballast points to everything good, like the shed. No worries, Matt, you didn't really miss much. If anyone can give me one of these, I'd happily take it for free. I would give you mine, but it's honestly, it's too good a piece of kit to, as Eric says, cheaper than the Z21. Hello, Fred's Rails. I should announce what my 5-inch gauge Loco was at the start, so you've missed that, unfortunately. I'm only joking. No, we haven't announced that yet. That will be coming up in a video in the next couple of months. We've just hit 60 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, a lot of it's personal preference, really. What's the regarding the thing? So yeah, but in that case, Timbers, if I was to then, so I could put, I would really like to try and hide it in there, but there's not really a way I can. No, there's not really a way I can get into there to do that, unfortunately. It's already been glued together before I got the kit. Trying to think. No, I don't think there's a way I could hide those wires in them tubes. It's previously on Timber Surf on YouTube. Actually, while we're dropping the links, don't forget to check out Fine Scale Figures and use the code. It'll pop up in the screen for 5% off each figure. A link to my Wardle eBay. There's nothing much on there at the moment because, as I said, I've had a couple of issues with the printer. And then there is the member link if you wish to become a member. What if actually Ollie bought the Western just to spy Eric? No, I couldn't do that to him. Brayworth Park, good evening. That looks like a new name. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Tian would kill him. That's very true, Eric. Evan, I can only see 4 likes here, so unless you've just disliked it to come up with 5 on your screen. But we all know who the dislikes are anyway. And we all know they have multiple accounts as well, so again, do not care. Yes, Tian would kill me. It's bad enough. If you see on my Instagram survey, I put a thing saying, should I start an exhibition layout? It got 100 something yeses and only like 5 or 6 no's. And like one of the first ones on the no list was Tian. But she said 2022 I could. But that's ages away. Evan, you don't need to become a member. You can enjoy the stream as you are just there. He had 4, went down to 3. Oh, Anthony, I really don't care. Really not fussed. It's pretty cool getting 60 likes though. That's very cool. If you use very thick uninsulated wire and ensure it's very straight. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know what sort of wire I've got single core wire, like solid core wire. I might give that a go after the stream actually. That might be tonight's project to try and get these little lights in. It could be visible. Eric, I'm not even going to attempt to do that impression. Yeah, I'm going to give that a go. I think maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 on each one. I want it to be a little bit gloomy. I don't want it to be too bright. Build it, but take it down when she's near. As Greg said to me yesterday, he dropped me a message saying I should just build it as his house. That way I can get away with it. Or hide the baseboards at his house. Layout looks well, Ollie. You did well with the layout. Thank you very much, Lee. I mean, it's nowhere near finished. Oh, I'm still on this view. Just missed the 08 going past. We need to sort out station cam at some point as well. But yeah, what's with the yard? The yard at the moment, as I say, resurfaced it. Not sure how. Oh, actually, let's grab this. What I've done down the front here is I've started adding some more scenic stuff. And I don't know if you can see that too well. In the back of the van says "Clean Me." That's something I did a long time ago. But it's slowly starting to take shape now. The scenic down the front there, I'd only done the static grass, and as you can see, it's still very bare at the front. But I've done the bushes now all the way up to there. Just put that back there. And we've got the rusting coming down the bridge. Tiana's the Wardle Road Overlord, you're not wrong. Let's have a look at the pole. Oh, Greg, I've just seen your post. Watching it on the big screen. Let's have a look how the poll did. Is the poll still on? I don't even think the poll's still on there. Hang on, let me go on archived. It might be on there. Well, the poll ended 91% yes, 9% no, with over 127 votes for yes. So, that's not the answer. Layouts are never finished, very truly. Summer never started, that's another good point, Anthony. Let's go back to yard cam. I remember asking someone who asked me if I had a girlfriend, why would I want one of them? As they want money. No, you just gotta watch what money you're spending. I think it's the trick. But yeah, the yard. I told you, layouts are never finished. Welcome back, West London Railway. Let's go back to desk cam. So, if you haven't seen already, cut a grommet in half. Brilliant tip from Timbers, sorry. And put an LED in it, and you get these really nice lights. So all I need to do now is paint the outside of that and get them wired in. I told you that when the announcement 5-inch gauge Loco. Well, what are we in now? March, April, Fred, April. The first, I'm 100% sure the first 5-inch gauge video will be in April at some point. Yeah, I would and Tierney's Wardle Road's mascot. I would post some progress pictures of what the state of it is in at the moment, but that would obviously give it away straight away. I rigged up a cam so I can check my 3D printer running sockets, just printing. Oh yes, of course, Timber Surf is very kindly sending me, we'll probably do that and we'll probably save that for next stream actually. We'll build it next stream, and then it'll be in this March update. He's been working on 3D printing the canopy for the station, so that's going to be a really exciting project. So if you guys do want me to see me screw that up live, then hit the thumbs up button. I'm going to live alone my whole life. I have Evan, that's not the best way to live out your life. April, that's ages. I'm sorry, Fred. I've got to build up the suspense. B, think of a good clickbait title, and C, the Loco needs to be finished and filmed. Yes, Cameron, that is true. Well, like to. There we go, Fred. It's not long at all, really. What are we now? The 10th. Let's try it. We're in the 10th now. I want to say halfway through April, there'll be a 5-inch gauge video up on the channel, definitely. 110%. Oh, we've got the Rustin coming past again on the bridge. Is that only that direction? Yeah, but what I'm going to do is I want to get especially all the people that I'm close to around the area and close within the community. I want everyone to get 5-inch gauge Locos, and then we can do the world's biggest 5-inch gauge running session. Micro Ceilings, good evening. Sorry I've been away. No worries, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. If we get to 70 likes now, I will drop a sneak clip picture cropped down of a bit of the Loco on my Instagram. That's the most I can offer you. I think we're on 60 likes now, but we're coming towards the end to be fair, so I don't think that's going to happen. That reminds me of my Sam's Train t-shirt. Who asked me about Wardle Road merch? Something I need to sort out. I think I just want to do like a hat or something. So what's everyone's reactions to the King Ori? It's funny you say that. I've actually asked my Locomotive shop to put either Thunderbird 1-3 or the Mole to one side, because when I was a kid I watched all the Puppet Thunderbird stuff, and Diary's open, exactly fine. I cannot wait for the summer. I cannot tell you how excited I am to get out there. Wish I had a bigger garden actually. At the moment I can probably just do a very, very small up and down. I better get saving for 5-inch gauge Loco then. Give me 5 years. Ben, I had to break it to you, but my Loco reveal is going to be sooner than 5 years. This is the world's biggest 5-inch gauge Loco video. I'll press the 360 cam. That's a good idea actually, doing like a front and rear. Okay, I'll jot that. I'll remember that. I'll make a mental note of that. Peter hoodie. Okay, I'll sort something out, because I know I've had a couple of messages about it, but I just don't really. I was going to ask if you were doing merch, but I hadn't mentioned it. I want it, but it's just I don't know. I don't know. I want it to be something super cool. Wardle Road keyring. That's not a bad shout actually. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do like a Wardle Road keyring or thingy, and then if I see anyone at an exhibition who has that, I'll then get a load of special like 3D printed items for that particular show or something, and then if you come up to me with that, and then I can give you some. I don't know. We'll sort something out. What else do people want to see from the 5-inch gauge stuff? I know people will just be happy at the moment to see any 5-inch gauge. Oh, King Ori, like that. Is that what you're talking about? Wardle Road coaster? Yeah, what would you guys like to see? Obviously running session, there's going to be plenty of that. I know me and Eric are keen to do some more shunting again. As you know, on the railway there's a couple of places where you can do lots of shunting. I did say to Eric it'd be cool to do one video where like we run it as an actual railway. It's like trains are run, maybe not to times, but like say the train leaves the station, you have to be like ready to take the next train. You have to be back there in 10 minutes after doing the laps. And, maybe something like that would be pretty cool to run just for a video. We can even film it as like a rail cam type thing where there's like just a camera focused on the station. Eric, I thought I was going pretty fast for Olga. No, wait, the Ruston's actually catching up with you. Wait, that's a bit concerning. Let's give it a little speed boost. Maintenance and what it takes to have a 5-inch. Yeah, it'd be cool to do Cameron. I was going to do it last year, but I never got around to do it. Was like how to get into 5-inch gauge. I think that'd be a pretty cool way to do it. If something for the ideas box, hats, mugs, and such better price than Teespring. Yeah, Flymo. I mean, Teespring would have been my go-to. East Gilly Miniature Railway. Yeah, that's on the list. All you need cups. Cups are doable. I'd like to see Eric with a 5-inch gauge Western. Well, I mean, he's the man with the power to do it, so. Time lapse. That's a good idea, actually. Time lapse of unloading the Loco to track. That's a very good idea. But I really do want to do like an actual scheduled time running thing. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe have some scenarios in there. Eric's broken down somewhere. Eric's derailed somewhere. Maybe someone's got to go out and rescue him. I got to go now. See you guys around, most of you in the Discord. Yeah, Ben, thanks for tuning in, mate. Much appreciated. Stay safe, and I will see you about in a stream at some point. I've got cups and mouse mat. Yeah, I think mouse mats is a good shout. I've actually got a West Hill Wagon Works mouse mat here. That's really good quality. The shunting live stream with Eric, that was really popular actually. That was insanely popular. So we'll definitely have to do that again. Eric with Western, definitely. We'll see what he does. You'll only be able to find out from watching the videos whether he gets one or not. He may do, he may not. We never know with Eric. He's a bit spontaneous at times, so you never know what he might end up turning up with. Right, so what I'll do is I'm going to stop the Ruston there and the 08, and we'll get the bubble car going for the last bit of the stream. Right, let's just get the 08 behind there. Now let's start the bubble car up. The bubble car will have sound for the last bit, I think. Lights. Southwest Metro in August and film a few videos, that should be fun. High speed Pullman runs. Can't do a derailment video unless Eric has a Western. Lionel Lyons 2035, hello. I watched the shunting live 3 times in lockdown. I missed 5-inch gate. Fred, I promise you, I know you and a couple of others have been the most keen to see the stuff, so I will definitely get round to. Sorry if you can't hear me over the sound of the bubble car. This bubble car is absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait for you guys to see it in the next update. Hello Beth and Harry. Hello James Akers. That's a name I haven't seen in a while. I hope you're doing well. Good evening all. It's been a very long time. We won't be going much longer. I wanted to get a few runs of the bubble car in. Oh, very good, thanks James. How about yourself? I hope you're doing well. Let's get the photographer going as well. I don't know if you can see him in the background there. Taking some photos of the J15. Actually, what we'll do is we'll get the J15 with sound as well. Why not? Is that a Dapple? Eric will be able to tell you what make of the bubble car is. Next up on the Wednesday pub call scene. Thank you Anthony for tuning in, much appreciated. Can we see some night running? Should we I'll turn the lights off for the last little bit of the stream. Problem is there's not much maybe I'll turn them off. And let's go to bridge cat. See the photographer there taking pictures of nothing for the moment. Doesn't pick up the lights very well on that. The bubble car has lights on it though. Eric, the bubble car doesn't have any passengers in it anyway. Let's go back to yard cam. Might be able to see things a bit better there. Especially if I turn on the you see the welder in the background there. One old, it's not mine, it's Eric's. Let's turn. Oh, I got to wake up, not really feeling recently to my shed leak. Oh dear. I think I saw it on Facebook actually. The lights are on the bubble car, it's just not picking it up very well. Maybe if I do that, but then turn them down like that. That might look better on the bridge now. Oh, Eric, actually, let me show you something on the bubble car that I don't think you realised. I'm not sure if this was accidental or not. But you see these You see the steps coming up here. Oh wait, where are they? Oh wait, the steps. No, never mind. That's just me being an idiot. Yeah, I can make the trains faster. We'll do a quick lap for the J15. Station cam isn't here yet, unfortunately. J15's picking up speed now. God, the camera can't even pick it up in the night. That poor photographer. You realise how fast your layout developed, you can come do mine. My layout's not that, it's progressed a little bit. I mean, there's been a few you've seen in the update videos. Station cam, we should get that sorted out soon. Well, actually, because obviously Timbers is sorting out the canopies. When they arrive, we'll definitely have the station cam. Right. Let's just bring this into the station. Anyway, we've come to 8:30 now, so I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. This is the progress we leave with the shed. I'm going to get on with the lighting later on tonight, if not over the weekend. Did we get to 70 likes? If we did, I'll post a sneak peek of the 5-inch gauge stuff. If not, well, it'll be out next week anyway, so let's just... We finished on 64, a respectable 64. Thank you very much, guys. If you did enjoy the stream, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe as well if you're new. The bubble car has stopped. Yeah, I've just stopped it for a second. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Keep an eye out for my next video. I definitely won't be live next Wednesday because I'm on night shifts. So it'll be next Friday 100%. But other than that, I'm going to get started on the next video. So I think this is where I think it's going to work, is you're going to have the layout update, next video, the March one, and then April will be the first 5-inch gauge video, fingers crossed. So once again, thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Thank you to Nuts and Bolts for the $20. It means a huge amount, and I can't thank him enough for that. Thank you all to my channel members as well. Let's just drop a quick channel members link in. If you do want to join for 99p, then the option's there. Other than that, let me know who you want to see. This is going to be out. My next Wardle Wednesday is going to be next Friday, and we'll try and get a guest as well. So drop me a message if you have any suggestions. Other than that, I will see you all whenever, really, around the community. I'll catch you all in a bit. Cheers.